Another quick tips video for people working on engines or cars or anything. Don't over tighten things. These are the little studs that hold the fuel lines on the 1KD FTV. They're a little M6 thread. This actually goes into alloy. Then there's a plate that goes behind it, behind the fuel lines, and then there's a flat plate in front and a nut. People keep tightening up this nut. We've got one here now that they've tightened it up. It's stripped. There's no thread left there, and we're having trouble getting this out of the manifold. We'll get it out, but this isn't for the DIYs, because you're probably better than these people that, are they called mechanics or something, that are butchering these vehicles. They need to stay off them, because I'm getting sick of this rubbish. So this is the butcherism we've been dealing with for the last half an hour, trying to get this out. As you can see what they've done, they just over tightened that till it spun, of course. So yeah, it didn't leave us much. We tried to get the vice grips on up here, okay, because there's not a lot of room there with the fuel pipes. We didn't actually notice the damage to the thread and that it was that bad. So what you can do if you're in your own workshop and you come across this and you get it out, this is the outside. What you can do, you can just spin this around. Like, you know, it might not be that bad. This is rare that we see this, but if you've got one that's a little bit, you're not sure about it, you can spin it around, put that into the manifold. You could even put that in like that and use some Loctite and just hold it in place, because this technically you don't want to come undone again. And these nuts out here are meant to be only 5 Newton meters. But the advantage, obviously, if you're at the Prado Hospital, we keep all these sorts of parts like this in stock. So it's about to get a new one that'll go onto this vehicle. Thanks, mate. Get that on there. That's it. Just a quick tips video. Yeah, like I said, they're not normally that bad. So if you see one that's a bit dodgy, and what happens is people over tighten the nut. In this case, that end had the nut on it. And that's what happens. It locks up. And then when you go to get it out, the whole thing comes out. That's fine. But once again, have a look at it in case it is damaged, because we missed it this time. Right. So we'll be paying closer attention to, you know, basically whatever they've done with that. Ridiculous. Okay. But if it's not too bad, what I'm saying is not too bad. You could clean it up a bit. The point is, the end that goes into the manifold, it needs to stay there permanently. It never really needs to come out again. So a bit of red Loctite, put it in there, let it dry while you go and do your other work, and then you can put your nut on the clean end. Thanks for watching. Hope that helps. Just a quick tips video. Bada bing. Subscribe, turn the bell on. Get yourself educated. See ya.